Good Tuesday morning. Hello from me and the girls here at Hattie's Attic. Well, the holiday weekend's over and it's back to work. Woke up kind of stressed out this morning, had a few things going on, but because of the generosity of a very dear family member, not so much stress, might actually get what I need to get done and handle the rest as it comes. So, not going to be such a bad day after all, or a bad week hopefully. So, with that said, let's get the day started. You probably noticed that there was no video for Labor Day, September 5th. That was by design. I decided to take the day completely off. I didn't work any. I just kind of stressed out over everything going on and spent the day with the girls. So it was by design, not by mistake, and it didn't get lost in the ether like the other one did. It's just that I felt like I needed to take a day to recoup, to redirect, and to reorganize on what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. So please forgive me for that one day of missing it. I hope to make it up to you in the future somehow. This is the neighborhood baby. I call him Possum. He comes to see me and the girls every morning. He sits by the door. I give him little doggy yummies. He's a sweet boy. He never gets into nothing, gets into no trouble. He's not even mean or nothing. Everybody here has pretty much adopted him. I've been working for the last couple hours trying to get my computers networked together. I got a new computer and it's a really nice one from Dell. I really like the Dell computers, but the problem is the boy told me it had a DVD drive in it, CD drive, but it does not. So I'm trying to figure out a way to use it without having to take it back, because one of my work protocols do require that I use a CD to load the program, and there's no USB available, or is there anything online that I can use for it. So I've been trying to network them together as a home group, and they don't want to recognize each other. And I've been working on this for 2 hours, and I'm sure it's something that non-techie me is not understanding, but it has given me a headache of massive proportions. So I'm going to step back, take a breather, leave it alone for a few hours, and come back into it fresh. That's the only thing I know what to do. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take this computer back, and I really like this computer. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get it to work. So as I mentioned earlier, or did I? My engine light has come on in my car. It came on Saturday when I was out to lunch with friends, and I haven't driven it since for fear they'll tear up the engine. But I was thinking after work today I might drive it down to our local auto parts store, because they're supposed to have something they can plug into the system that can tell them why the engine light is on. That way I will know if it's something serious or not. I will also know if I need to actually borrow the car from the family member who was gracious enough to offer it, so that I can take the girls up Saturday. Either way I go, I have to get the car looked at, but I would rather not have to worry so much about whether or not it's something drastic that's going to completely ruin the engine before I get up and back on Saturday. So I'm thinking about doing that when I get off here in about an hour, and keeping my fingers crossed that it's something minor. I tried the gas cap thing, it didn't work. So it's something other than that, and hopefully still it's something minor. A lot of people have told me, by a lot of people I mean people on the internet that I talk to, that it could just be that the sensor's out, has gone out. Also, the lady I called earlier who could not fit me in for 3 weeks. Do not buy a Kia. You cannot get them serviced. It's awful. They're great cars, but when you have to get them serviced, it's like pulling teeth. I'll be honest with you, it's like pulling teeth. The whole 4 years I've had mine, it's too difficult to get it in to just get an oil change, let alone anything else. But the lady told me that it could be a sensor as well. It's just gone bad. So hopefully when they plug into the system, they'll be able to tell me one way or the other. So that's the plan for when I get off work. I'm heading down the road. I just got off work to see if Advanced Auto Parts can plug into the car and tell me why my engine light is on. I'm really hoping they can give me a better idea of what I'm dealing with. But I went ahead and made an appointment for the 17th just in case, back home. And I do have arrangements to get the girls up this Saturday, so it's all good so far. I had a real nice fellow by the name of Louie here in town at the Advanced Auto Parts here in Inez help me. He was so nice and gracious to me. He plugged in my car and said it was a knock sensor, which had something to do with sensing emissions during acceleration or something like that. I hadn't noticed any change in the acceleration of it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't sensing anything. So I'm going to go home, research a little bit, see if I can drive it. If I can drive it, I'll take a chance Saturday. But if not, I do have my backup plan. But at least I know it's something that's a sensor, which usually is not as expensive as the whole motor. Thank goodness. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, sweet dreams. Good night, guys.